Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Allan Border Field. You join us for this 2020 match between Australia and Vanuatu. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in the commentary box is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Ali. We're to go down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
The pitch seems to suit it. Good call to bowl first. It certainly looks like there'll be something early on for the bowlers. The openers will really need to keep things tight in the early overs.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game, and there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. Oh no, what a chance. That's going to race to the boundary.
Tall, but managed to get it away to the boundary. How will he reply?
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. Might look to go big again here.
Great shot, pulled straight to back with a square leg though.
Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's 4. Magnificent hitting.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. How will the bowler respond?
Oh, too good. That is huge.
Well, that was a slower ball, but didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot. Consecutive sixes. Bowler needs to hit the mark.
Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Crosby Road end. The right armour is coming into the attack. From the Crosby Road end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Drilled that one away. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Edged it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Finds the edge. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
7 runs added in that over. Pakistan a 39 for none.
Another massive over of power hitting. Run rate did dip a bit though, although I don't think they'll complain much about this start.
2 straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
And that brings up the...
Well, that's a waste of... You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Head shouldn't be too worried about that last. Ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Some adjustments to the field.
Muscles that away, flat and hard, and 4 more.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And there was no point chasing that. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
That sounded good. That sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
And again, another maximum. All the fielders can do is watch as that sails deep into the crowd. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
Absolutely glorious start. Bowlers need to start finding an answer soon before this gets out of hand.
Hazelwood, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Crosby Road end. Oh, and again, 3 in a row. We're seeing some brutal power on display at the moment.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. And gone. Brilliant catch. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Nearly gets the edge. Hazelwood with a great delivery there. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Yet another massive over for the power play. Seemingly unstoppable at the moment.
Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots. 1 to get for 50.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle. A good innings. That's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Good shot. A beauty.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Good pick up, big chance. Crack. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
And now on 112 for 1.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Hazelwood from the Crosby Road end. Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
Well, they lose the second wicket, and it's a long way back to the pavilion, and you can tell they're not happy with the way they got out.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. That is quite extraordinary. Zaman, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Textbook 6, timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Misses everything. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Massive outside edge. That's the end of the power play. Time for some fielding changes.
122.
Didn't time it at all, but manages to get it away to the boundary.
Going with a more defensive field choice. Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away. Going with a more defensive field.
Goes over the top with that shot.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. Barber watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? 9 runs added there. Pakistan are 131 for 2.
For 2.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Six runs added there. Pakistan are 137 for 2.
They've stayed in that super aggressive mindset. At this rate, their total could be unreachable.
Doesn't beat the infield. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Barber wants plenty from these bowlers.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary. Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Good fielding out in the boundary. End of the over. 8 off it. Pakistan are 145 for 2. Hazelwood from the Crosby Road end. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Needs to be on target. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Perfectly timed.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Albion Park end. Good shot, a beauty.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant. And that is stayed hits. Fantastic. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
That's the big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Zampa, the spinner, coming into the attack. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Good pick up, big chance. Bang, bowled, just stunning bowling.
Well, that was an entertaining show of power batting. Really putting the bowlers to the sword for a while there, but it's all come to an end.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Out? No! Somehow it's missed everything. Edged, unplayable. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Too much width and it gives a free swing of the arms through the line of the ball. It's been given the full treatment.
How will the bowler respond?
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Out! What a screamer. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Needs to be on target. Edged. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Square cut, finds point, no run. Shadab, taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Zampa has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless. Maxwell from the Albion Park end. Crack! Head was completely still and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep the control and find the boundary.
End of the over and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
5 for 4.
Nearly gets the edge. Zampa with a great delivery there. Edged it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
A fantastic shot off the back foot. Really well. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Gone. Great catch. And out. What a great catch. Diving away and plucked it with one hand.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
At number 8.
That's going a long way. What a shot.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Beautiful catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
At number 9 for Vanuatu.
And out. 2 wickets. 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Nawaz ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Couldn't get it through the field. Maxwell will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Into the attack.
David, the right armour is coming into the attack from the Crosby Road end. Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Good shot, a beauty.
Solid shot, really well played. Ball was just a little short, and that was a great shot off the back foot.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Noah's waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
Ball quickly, great footwork, gets back and works it really well into the gap for 4.
Straight to the fielder. Nice and tight, made it hard to score.
227 for 8.